As you always do, Chan, I'm gonna rub the hands like Birdman, dog. Michael Rubin invited us to the party. See, I knew it. I knew if I continued to ask him and maybe make him feel a little bad about it, that he'd let us come here. But you think we got to walk the carpet because he wanted us to feel like you're not just employees?
Brian, they were taking pictures of you, maybe. I know good and hell where they wouldn't take pictures of my ass. The camera wasn't clicking, sir. Hey, sir, the camera wasn't clicking.
No
no,
flash.
man. Oh, I'm dropping Michael Rubin's name everywhere. I'm with Mike. I'm with Mike.
Oh, wait, Gail
Frankie T,
King, bro?
are you excited?
Gail King? That's Oprah homie. Yeah, I'm excited. Shit, I don't even know how I got here, but I'm here.
Well, listen, I'm excited that Fred is actually happy about something. Most of the time, he treats this like all the times he was in the end zone. Let's have some fun. Let's do a little partying. Most of all, let's get this pivot.
Let's do it.
You know what? Now I feel good for continuing to ask to be invited to the party.
Did you guys ask? And you're here, and by the way, this party is going to be a fun one.
I'm looking forward to it. Oh, yeah.
So for you, when you do this so often, Michael, what are the moments that you live for and look forward to every time you get an opportunity to bring these people together?
What makes me happy is see all my people having a great time. Like when everyone comes together and everyone's just having a blast and like loving life, and people laughing and just coming together. That's the shit that makes me happy.
Right, and you've done so much, man, like stuff in the community and all these things. And you keep saying bringing people together. There's people from all walks of life here. How important is that part for you when you throw these parties?
It's the most important thing for me because you know what? I think so many people are like kind of awkward with each other, but like I love to see everyone with a different background learn from each other. That's how I learn. We talked about this before. Like, man, I barely met at high school. I didn't go to college. Like, I learned from asking you guys questions, from you guys asking me questions. So it's like, here you see so many different backgrounds of people coming together. And that's, to me, like, that's the best thing in the world. Plus, today, we're going to have some fun, too, on top of that.
All right, listen, bro.
I'm about 6 shots into the day so far, for sure.
Hey, nobody gets +1s. So how hard is it for you to pick out this guest list, though?
So I'll tell you, this party was built for 800 people. I approve everyone who goes on the list. You've got to be an important business partner, someone who really helps Fanatics. We're 1,300 people today. I've approved every one of them, and all I can tell you is I'm not looking forward to my white party.
Well, man, we thank you so much, brother. Have a great day.
Now you guys have come have fun with us.
Appreciate you.
All right,
yes,
for
sir.
sure, Mike.
See you guys in there. Come drink a shot with us.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Hey, man, could have been records.
Yes,
really
sir.
been jumping lately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know, are we going to have some of those on the Fanatics red carpet?
You know, some artists, they ain't big enough to come down this red carpet right here.
Okay.
They still in the process, slow motion. So the deals I got them in, they not representing right now.
Okay.
The deals they ain't got enough money, flight money, all that. We don't got that yet.
Okay, so
the budget is something we.
So you're doing
on.
deals like Mace?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. No, that was an inspiration. How you know that, boy? Yeah, man, we doing something like that. But you know, the CEO always gonna be present.
Right.
I'm here.
Right. You got to represent.
But the artists, they ain't doing shit. they ain't popping out here.
Hey, bro, you a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you was a little dude. I know you just.
Is it because I'm holding on to the seat?
Yeah. You like
I'm a compact dude though. I like to carry it a different way. You know what I'm saying?
carry it. I can see where you carrying it.
Yeah, you see where I carry it.
You got anything hidden?
Yeah. No, I.
Cause you wear them tight ass clothes. Where you carrying it?
That's why I said compact. Compact.
No, we know.
You know what I'm talking about?
We were Fanatics,
I don't know
man.
nothing, bro.
Bro, you was a sports fan growing up?
Yeah, man. I played fullback and middle linebacker.
Really? You
Yeah,
was
little
good?
league though. Little league. I ain't never get to the high school stuff. High school, they tried to put me on O-line. I quit.
Hey, you remember I did the audition for you, right?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
kind
I
of looked
remember.
at me sideways.
Yeah.
I don't want to be could have been no more. I heard you take a lot off the back end.
Yeah. We that's why I was saying none of my artists gonna be able to do anything. They can't shine. So if you're gonna sign with us, you're gonna have to represent through me, right? Yeah. So if you ain't down with that, then shit, you can't sign no deal.
What's the cut? What's the cut you get?
Yeah, probably 99.1. That's what we've been running recently. 99.1. But that's that's good because they retain that 1%. They retain that.
Oh, that's
They
there.
retain.
So that means basically from your cuts of what your artists have made, you've now made $0.
Yeah, no. Well, boy, you stupid. I made something, but see, like I said, man, when you're in ownership of this type of stuff, you like to pull money back from the organizations, right?
Okay.
So we use the sponsors.
Okay.
For that type of retainment chip. Yeah.
I see you got the Happy Dad hat on, always
yeah.
represented.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
For you though, man, think about this event, right? Right
Yes.
now, you're on the red carpet
Yes.
hosting, but you're also a big draw
Yes.
in these things. You run in these
Yes.
circles now. Could you ever have imagined getting to this point, though?
Man, I can't imagine, man. They told me Jay-Z's walking the red carpet. I said, oh my God, this is crazy. This is even like, bro, even being there around the people like Michael Rubin and the whole Fanatics team, like this is amazing even to be here, bro, for real.
That's
real
awesome.
talk. And I ain't even bullshit.
No,
Like
that's
this
real.
really, it's one of the moments you sit back and be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like this is dope to be out here, for real.
You fight being starstruck?
Yeah, a little bit. I ain't seen him yet. I don't know how I'm at. I ain't seen him yet. I know he just, we seen something before we popped up out here. He just sold Duce for $750 million.
Yeah.
Well, ask me hold something.
Yeah, that type of money, ask you, let me hold something.
Tay, man, you don't really get out a lot, bro. What's up, man? What got you here at Fanatics?
Man, I feel like when you get this type of, invite, you gotta show up to these type of things. You know, I don't really move around. As y'all know, I kind of stay in the shadows a little bit, but every now and then it's good to show your face. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta enjoy the fame, baby. You, as we argued last time, you a top 3 receiver.
So, hey, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. So where you at now? Because I know you was probably hung up and the Aaron shit was in your head a little bit. So where you at now?
Yeah, you won.
Okay.
You won. Now, you know what, man, I would say 2 grown men can come around and figure it out, bro. You balled out. You balled out this year.
Yeah. Say a lot about you, man.
Yeah,
Watch
and
your head,
even as you changed quarterbacks and all, you kept doing it too.
Yeah, man.
And that's what the greats can do, man.
No doubt.
To be that good, you don't like this, you don't like fame, you don't like walking around enjoying yourself?
I mean, I want the money. I don't care about the fame. You know, it's cool and it's some stuff like I appreciate what the reach I have from the fame more than anything. But like the attention, it's cool, but it's a part of it.
Where y'all getting them Paddocks and those Prada shirts from? They on you got a discount in Vegas?
Max had it on.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, that's how it be. Like, live in Vegas, people be eager. They've been waiting for me to get there, you know? So I do get a couple little gifts like that every now and then. This is actually from Max. That's from Max right there. He got that for me for Christmas. We did like me, DC, and Max did a little 3-way gift jewelry exchange for Christmas.
You had to have like a minimum wage scale, right?
Basically, look, we just said, look, we're not even gonna put a dollar amount on it. We just gonna say, it gotta be like, be real. We all blessed. We're gonna do it the right way. So
that's awesome. But my question is this though: were y'all looking at salaries and you was like, well, if we could just gonna be real and buy the gifts we want, these probably the only 3 that could get into this gift exchange.
Correct. Well, we just happened to be together. And I think I had a piece on or something. They was talking about. I was like, you want me to get you something like that? And then we just came up with the idea off of that.
Dope.
And that was like beginning like camp, I think. So
yeah, that's dope.
It sounds like 75 mil and up club.
It's more than that. Hey,
I don't know what DC at.
Max got 100. So
bro, Max on the bottom with 100 though.
Oh, so I forget where DC was at. So that's why I try to.
Yeah, man.
So what else you got going this week, man? Week other than Fanatics?
Yeah, this and that, the Jordan. I went to a couple dinners and stuff. You know, running around kissing babies and all that. So for the most part, it ain't been too packed. I done had some crazy schedules being out here before, but this been probably the most chill so far.
Social media stuff. I know it's off season now, but you've been very involved in the quarterback search.
Yes,
and
indeed.
You continue to be a part of that, and are you a part of that?
100% a part of it. That's something that we talked about before I left is, that's something that's important to me. Like, obviously, me coming here, Derek had a huge part of that. I probably wouldn't have come here. I was a fan of the Raiders my whole life, but I don't know if I would have ended up here if it wasn't for him being here. So, with them making that decision to kind of move on, I was like, the least you can do is, at least keep me in the loop of what's going on. I'm not saying I'm making decisions, but I mean, I would love to. It's nothing wrong with that. I know what I need. I know what I want, and I know what would help the team too. So
we talked about it at Pro Bowl. When you get the success that you've had, it obviously proves whether it's Jarrett Stidham, Derek Carr, that you can play at a high level no matter who the quarterback is.
Right.
You have the great year. You've obviously gotten the contract. I know the type of life you live now in Vegas is better than losing in Green Bay.
Yeah.
How important is it to you to finally get that ring?
I mean, man, that's really it's not that much stuff that I truly care about out there, and that's somewhere at the top. Below my family and my faith, getting a ring. I mean, I done played for a while. I'm going into year 10 now, and I've been flirting with it for a while now. So I'm definitely ready for that. That's feel like that's the last thing that I need to get over the hump, and then the rest of the stuff take care of itself. But that ring that'll do it for me.
Appreciate you, my boy.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
All love, baby.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You can call me Gail or Your Highness. I don't like Miss King. I
Your
don't like
Highness,
Miss King.
Your Highness.
Gail is really good. Gail is really good.
How about this?
I love this game.
So, Your Highness,
But But basketball is my favorite game, but I love this game. There is nothing prettier, and all of you know this, when the quarterback throws a ball and it spirals, and it's caught, and then there's a long run there's nothing like that.
There's only one thing like that that's better. When the quarterback throws the football and it spirals, and the safety picks it off and scores a touchdown. When you think about
that's called an interception.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When you think about those Super Bowl week and all the stars that come out for this, what is it that you enjoy the most about these atmospheres?
Well, I think, even if you're not a football person, you can't deny the camaraderie of this game.
Yep.
Everybody, of course, has a favorite team. We all get that. But there's something, in football, I think is kind of scary. We see what happened to DeMar recently. So it scares me a bit. But there still is something about the beauty of the game, the gladiator version of the game, and then just how it can turn on a dime. Because you look at the score sometimes and you think there's no way they're coming back. And then they do. And things can change. Somebody could get injured. Look what happened in San Francisco. That Purdy gets injured that early in the game.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that fair?
Yes, it's fair. Because you know why? If you don't want your quarterback injured, Miss King, or Your Highness, if you don't want your quarterback injured, you should probably block Hassan Reddick.
I don't know. I know it's going to be a good game, and I like two black quarterbacks.
That's huge.
Yeah.
They're both young. They're both great leaders, both of them. I'm just... The Kelsey brothers storyline, I love all of it.
Yes,
all of it.
Your Highness, we're sitting with greatness here.
Yes.
Look at you, greatness. Where's the mirror?
Greatness. In the mirror, I'm great now. My confidence is
Look
very
at
high.
you.
But no, the appreciation of other great things, like in that. Some people are in their realm and they understand their realm. But for you to appreciate basketball, football,
I
and
do.
what greatness is,
I do.
Is that something that you work on, or it just comes naturally?
No, I think it comes down to it because I just think, why would you not want to celebrate somebody who's at the top of their game? I mean, I never feel, oh God, I wish I could do that, because I know I can't. So I'm always, and there's always going to be somebody who's bigger, better, who's better than what you do, always. So I just did Serena the other day. I just did an interview with her. I'm in awe of her. So when you see people, but you're also talking to somebody, when I was a kid, when you're a kid and they pick teams, and there's down to the last two, and somebody says, I still remember, Gail, we had Gail last time, now it's your turn.
Oh.
I know, that was very painful.
I bet they pick you now, though.
That was very painful. I can still remember the kid's name who said it. But I was never an athlete, so I'm in awe of athletes that do their job and do their job well.
And with that, you've done a million of these. Who's been your favorite interview to date? That's tough, I'm sure, right? But
well, I love all things Michelle Obama. I love all things Michelle Obama. And then, there are interviews of people whose names you don't know, who've just, maybe they've been the victim of something, and it touches your heart in a way. I think about that shooting in Newtown, Connecticut, where I anchored the news for many years, become close to some of the parents there. It's not a favorite interview, but it's something that stays with you, I'll say that. I'll say that.
Well, thank you so much. This is truly an honor.
It's like picking your favorite interview. It's like picking your favorite child.
Yeah.
Wait, before we go, who are you picking?
I'm picking Philly.
Philly. Oh, yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yes. I think they'll wear him down.
But Patrick Mahomes, guys.
We know Pat.
You good, bro? You good? Whirlwind?
Yeah, a little bit. It's fun though. Nowhere else I'd rather be. So.
Hey, Chan, he got something. Well, this is Bryce Young, but he got something in common with us. You played for Nick. I played for Nick. You got to play for Nick.
Yeah.
This has to be a lot easier and more fun than playing for Nick Saban.
Way easier. Oh my goodness. But I mean, Coach has just he's been so influential for me, for the entire team. Getting to play for the GOAT. It's, what else would you rather do? How much of course he challenges us on the field, off the field, but everyone kind of sees that. What people don't get to see is the relationship he builds with the players. He's someone that, I've been able to build a relationship with off the field. We've been able to talk about things outside of football, and all that, as passionately as he lets it out, he does it because he cares for us. He does it because he wants to push us to be the best version of ourselves on and off the field. And, I'm forever grateful for that. He's made me a better player and a better man. So I'm super happy to have played for Coach.
It's probably because you're All-American and a Heisman guy, because he didn't even know my name. I played for him 2 years. So
if it makes you feel better, I just lost being called number 9 around that time. So it's.
Okay. So yeah, I went to Florida, so I was just Gator. 2 years, Gator.
I feel that.
B, what do you think about all of this already, though? Like, you've played so well, you are the Heisman winner. All-American, all of those things, headed to be obviously a top 5 pick, but you're already at the Fanatics parties and all of these different things at Super Bowl. What is that like for you?
Yeah, it's a blessing for sure, and it's super humbling. You know, being able to be around so many people that have had such high levels of success in so many different avenues. It's humbling for me. I'm able to learn from whether it's players, it's entrepreneurs, business, whatever it may be. I'm able to pick their brains a little bit, learn from them. And, you know, it's encouraging, obviously, being able to be around people who've had success, but also, you know, it's humbling for me. Like, I know it's, you know, it's easy to sit back and, you know, I can think about things I've accomplished, but I'm surrounded by people that have accomplished so much more. And, you know, I enjoy that. You know, it's a challenge for me. I see a lot of people do a lot of things that I want to do one day. You know, being able to feel like I'm close to that is reachable, is tangible, but also obviously it requires so much more work, so many, you know, long days, long nights. And, you know, I'm excited for that journey.
Do you get starstruck?
It's few and far in between, I'm not gonna say it's never happened, but I think just being an athlete, there's so many athletes that, you know, I've grown up looking up to, admiring, watching, and I've been able to meet a handful of them. And I think just being an athlete, I'm able to empathize with everyone. Being able to, you know, we all have a similar struggle, whether it's someone I've met who's in the Hall of Fame now, or it's a high schooler right now who's playing on the freshman team. You know, we all know what it's like to push and to grind, to work, to be uncomfortable, to push ourselves to be the best version that we can be. And I think that kind of unites us all. It brings us all together. And, you know, there's a lot of people that, even though I haven't met or maybe I had one conversation with, we share that similarity, that lifestyle. So I think that kind of helps it for me.
I gotta tell you, on the way out, one thing I'm jealous of is you were a part of the NIL college.
Yeah. I'm sorry you guys didn't get to that. That's not fair. It's not right.
It's not fair. But from a player side, you hear everybody complaining about it quickly. From a player side, did it change you having that much money at that young age?
It didn't change me, but I credit that to the infrastructure I had around me. I'm blessed to have 2 parents that keep me grounded, keep me humble. You know, I had a great, you know, I have friends, a great support system, great locker room that regardless of what I was doing, you know, whatever happened or whatever's happening outside, again, I'm the quarterback. They don't trust me. It doesn't change how they view me, how they treat me at all. And I think, again, for me and for us at Alabama, we all understood, you know, kind of, you know, there's always a business side. It kind of just happened a little earlier now. And, you know, I think, you know, young men, young women that are getting money, I think it's always going to be a challenge, but it's on you about how you're able to, you know, how you're able to maneuver that. Again, I had a great support system that allowed me to do it efficiently, I feel like. But I think whether, you know, someone's able to maneuver well or not, I don't think that's a reason why, you know, people shouldn't be able to benefit from it.
My last question is this, man. We're at Fanatics. Fanatics makes NFL jerseys. People are going to be buying yours really soon. If it's one jersey, past or present, that you would just have to have signed, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a great question. That is a great question. You know, I would go with, and I've actually met him before, and he was super cool. I would go with LaDainian Tomlinson for the reason when I was a kid. When I was young, I was like 3, 4 years old. My parents got me a dog. I was super happy. Like, what do you want to name him? And I loved LaDainian Tomlinson at the time. I named my dog LT. and I met him before, super cool. I was able to tell him that, but I think for that reason, that'd probably be who I went with.
Man, that's awesome, man. Look forward to chopping it up to you one time for sure, man. That was awesome, bro.
Yes, sir, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me hold $5.
That's good luck, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We right here, big dog.
Do something.
Y'all better raise it up. What up, man?
There's nothing much, bro.
Yep.
This is crazy to see y'all over here, bro.
Oh yeah, we chilling. So we had this Fanatics event, star-studded. You guys got all the stars. Now you excited?
Yeah, I'm super excited. You know, just something we can't take for granted, and you know, something that we gotta get the job done now. You know, it's something that we gotta embrace as a team, and you know, we done seen it. You know, before KD, and you know, we done seen the dance and what we have to do and what it takes, but we just needed him. You know what I'm saying? Needed somebody of his caliber to really, you know, help out. To be honest.
Yeah, you know, like this is Super Bowl week, and you know, we're at the Fanatics party where you're gonna see all these different stars. And we've seen super teams before though, DA. You know, we've seen those things happen. How important is that chemistry? Because we saw you guys have it and somebody gets nicked up. How important is that chemistry to bringing the deal all the way home?
It's all about sacrificing and starting with that. You know, I think KD is joining a family, not an organization, but a family that has respect for everybody, and it's a type of relationship we have for each other. So that's where the chemistry starts. You know, you see how the world built around us. They show everything that we do. Where we get mad, we happy. It don't matter. We argue because you see how this family is, and you know, it's not an organization. He's joining people who gonna have your back. You know, some young, hungry dudes that love to compete and, you know, that embrace the light and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we got a leader like CP. You know what I'm saying? That's a young cat himself, but he been in this league for a minute to where he know the game. And, you know, it rubs off on us and when we approach the light. So, you know, we waiting for him. You know?
Can I hold something? Dang, that contract came all the way through, dog.
Nah, these old, man. These old.
That ain't real.
They ain't real.
That's real?
Nah, they real.
When the last time you been home?
Nah, I've been home last year.
Yeah.
You know, I go home just to, you know, mainly to renew my passport and see family that that then, you know, come over here with me. But, you know, they holding it down for me and they situate it down there.
Right.
It's still fun, man. Just going back home just for an excuse to, you know what I'm saying, just put my foot in some sand, man.
Yeah.
Last one for me. One time for the people on the island. What's your favorite spot at Fish Fry?
Oh, my goodness. I got to ask my girl. There's so many spots, bro.
I just put you on the spot.
You put me on a big spot. Because I say certain spots, like, why you didn't say my spot?
Right.
See me?
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go.
Robert, you're gonna do this guy's podcast and get you
What's the crap?
all
How
your
you
players
doing?
listen to it.
Oh, you told me about
Right, I did.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They've got a podcast that literally most NFL players listen to, and this is the one that your guys that I did that you guys kept talking about.
Yeah. No. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Everywhere.
see you.
Yeah, we move around.
I love
We
the
got a
shirt,
crew
too.
everywhere.
Like
baby.
that? Nice, man.
Wherever you are, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Here, get in here,
Smart
guys.
people surround themselves with better people. That's what you do.
You know, it's funny knowing the accent and then talking to you in person. The first time fucked me up.
Man, my fans don't want the regular Michael Blackson. They want the bitch Michael Blackson. It's like, yo, where the next Friday motherfucker at? That's what they want to talk to. But it's all good, man. I'm happy. I'm glad my team is in the Super Bowl. Come on, man. Seriously?
Yeah.
Philly, man. That's why I was raised, moved to Philly summer of '89. You was a little boy, motherfucker. You was an embryo when I moved to Philly.
You act like you from Philly. You act like a Philly fan.
Man, I am a Philly, man. You know the thing about it, when you suffer so long as a sports fan, I mean, you go back to the 90s when the Cowboys won everything, and then you go to the early 2000s when, you know, Patriots won it all. And then we actually went to 5 straight NFC championship games and went to 1 Super Bowl, and then our quarterback threw up, and then we lost.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's our time to shine. This is our time. This is a time for like those running quarterbacks that they said were not gonna be good enough, they could never win it, and now look, Jalen Hurts.
We had this Fanatics party. We got a lot of time to talk about sports. The real reason we brought you over here, he wanted to invite you on the trip with him.
Where we going?
It's funny because that's why I talked with you. I was supposed to replace you on couples retreat.
Ah.
Remember, we ended up not doing it, but we both are popular with our sexual.
Okay, I didn't know your situation.
Pictures. Yeah. No, we go to nude beaches and nude colleges. With
For
my
real, I
wife.
haven't done that yet.
We gotta go.
To what kind of beach?
Like a nude beach.
Oh goodness, man! I don't want to blind the whole beach, my brother.
You gonna hurt everybody?
I'm gonna hurt everybody. I want to put the village out. You know, where is it? Is it in Jamaica? Where's that at?
No, it's a bunch of them. There's one in Jamaica, it's Mexico. There's
I've
one
never done that.
One in Miami.
I don't want to get more haters, man.
So my question is this,
Talk
though.
to me.
What jersey are you gonna be wearing to the game?
I mean, my Eagles jersey. I got a custom.
What player, though?
No, my actually is a custom blazer with the Eagles logos on them. Yeah, I got stuff specially made, man. I go all out.
Okay.
Look at my outfit, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look at me and look at him.
Yeah, that's why they didn't let him replace you. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy the party, dog.
Straight.
Big dog. What's up, man? All good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, why you do old boy that?
No, man, not too tight. What's up, huh? What's up?
Why you do a boy like that was going to the Lakers, man? So you know that, man.
I only know us, dog. I only know niggas that fly.
That joke funny as hell.
Oh, my guy. Okay, yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, man?
You good? I'm safe with him.
Yeah, hey, get a little challenge before you go out there.
Blood up.
Got my
All right. Hey, man, we know you and Michael Rubin are extremely tight, all the things y'all have done in the community. When you come to an event like this and you bring all these stars together, man, what's the parts that you enjoy the most?
Me, I just enjoy being a part of this. I come from poverty first, you know. I've enjoyed being in a room with a bunch of winners. There's a lot of good people in here, too. Like Mike himself, he's a good person. Seeing him do a lot of stuff. So when I'm around my friends and people that's like winners and want to do better and help change the world, there's a lot of people in there that change the world, that add a lot to, especially the United States. So it's always good to be in the mix, you know.
Do you still pinch yourself? Like you talking about these rooms you in now, come from where you come from?
Hell yeah, I was sitting down talking to Payne Manning yesterday. I've been watching him my whole life playing Madden and shit. When I got up and walked away, I was like, damn, I'm sitting busting it up with Payne Manning. My life is a dream.
Yeah, like, so here it is, man. 2 times, 5 years, Philly's back in it.
Yeah.
Right? Dreams and Nightmares was the song. I remember them playing it at the Super Bowl last time.
Yeah.
You got your team winning it?
Yeah, I got us blowing the Chiefs out on some real shit. I'm betting big. I'm going all the way in.
Oh, sure. That's
I like
it then.
that.
Yeah.
Hey, but real quick, Lil Meek on the videos with the plaits, the braids.
Yeah.
What you tell him?
Well, I tell myself, be yourself, always be a leader, like how I was. I never was a follower, so, you know, I would have told myself, double down on being a leader. Maybe I probably wouldn't have caught a case. Maybe my life would have moved in a different direction a little bit faster, but be a stronger leader and know who you is. Stay down to who you is. You know, I used to follow, well, I always was the leader, but, you know, we get influenced and things like that.
Right.
And now I got a position to be in motion and be who I want to be. I follow myself.
That's love. Appreciate you.
Well, fellas, we've sat at the end of the carpet. We've talked to a lot of folks, and we are actually at the Fanatics party. So part of being at the Fanatics Super Bowl party is the fact that party is in the word. It's time to go.
Let's go. They know me, RC.
They don't know you.
People were walking up saying my name directly to my mother face, RC. Don't take my J today.
But now Mike did us a solid, man. The Fanatics party. Gayle King.
Gayle King.
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill.
Who else?
Gayle King, Meek Mill, Bryce Young. Hell, I can't even remember all the way, Michael Blackson, all the way back to the beginning. It was, for us, man, this is a full circle moment from where we were last year, just hoping we could sit down with Floyd Mayweather. Man, let's keep it going. And like I said, cheers.
That's the pivot.